Erwin Smith, the master of all things Shinzo and Sasageo, and one of the greatest commanders in anime. In this video, I will be giving a brief rundown of his character, so let's begin. Erwin Smith started off as a boy curious to learn about the world around him, and wondered if the stories he'd been told were actually true. After getting his father killed by revealing the theory that the king wiped out humanity's memories, he became determined to unravel the truth of the world. He joined the Corps and gained distinction by minimizing the casualties of his team. After Keith stepped down, Erwin became the 13th commander of the Corps, and arguably their best one. He devised the long-range scouting formation, which minimized casualties and allowed the Corps to increase the total distance they could cover. In my opinion, Erwin is an autocratic leader, the kind to make all decisions for his men while not needing any input. But he does respect his men, and if they prove themselves, he's willing to give them some degree of autonomy. Armin is the biggest example of that. But by nature, autocratic leadership styles lead to the members feeling like they are simply tools to be used and disposed of. And we see that's also the case here. Erwin's leadership style, combined with his tendencies to take big gambles, make him appear to be a heartless monster. But Erwin is neither heartless nor a monster. He just believes that a man that can't make sacrifices could never defeat monsters. He may come off as aloof or indifferent to the lives of his men, but that's a product of him having the weight of the world on his shoulders for so long, and constantly failing. The only thing keeping him sane is his desire to find the truth, and once he's on the verge of doing so, the realization of all that he's sacrificed hits him like a truck and he's too broken to give the final command. If Levi had revived him, he would have spent the rest of his days agonizing over all that he did, as he wouldn't have his dream to distract him anymore. But even in Erwin's final moments, we see what his greatest ability is, and that's his ability to inspire people. No matter how bleak the situation is, Erwin could pick out the right words to make people feel powerful. Even if the fire in people's hearts have been completely extinguished, Erwin could find some spark and light such a fire in his men's heart that they would ride with him to hell and back. As a combatant, Erwin is capable with the ODM gear, has enough power to slice through the armored titan with one hand, and has enough pain tolerance to give commands while being eaten by a titan. Also, the show implies that anything short of modern weapons can't defeat titan shifters. So Erwin coming up with plans to outmaneuver or defeat the female armored and beast titan with essentially sticks and stones is a huge feat. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Erwin Smith. He's an amazing character and I hope this video made you appreciate him a lot more.